Welcome back to the show. We are with Minister Gerry Brownlee. Now, just a couple of other power matters, smart meters, Freudian slip. When are you going to put the smarts into smart meters?
Well, to make a smart meter really work, you have to have a set of appliances in your home that have also got smart meter capacity. In other words, they're able to talk to the smart meter. At the moment, you can't go into a shop anywhere in New Zealand and buy one of those.
It's only a chip, though, that has to be inserted into the appliance, isn't it?
That might be the case, but there's no international protocols yet on how those talk. You know, radio frequencies, all that drama. So that has to be sorted out. Smart metering is being rolled out. It's got some good points. It's got some bad points. I think some of the installers need to sharpen their act up a little bit. I think the companies need to be a bit clearer about what the benefits are to consumers at this present time. But I'm getting a report in November. One of the recommendations from my technical advisory group was that smart metering would help people make better choices. That's a very long run thing. And we've got to remember that the meters that are being replaced now are anything up to 80 or 90 years old. So they hang around your house for a while. So we're not rushing bull to gate at this. The Parliamentary Commission for the Environment made a good point. They have to have that communication arrangement inside them. And I think you'll see something from us, if not, I'd say early next year.
Okay. Now, just to cover off the forecast as to where power prices are headed, you've used this very carefully coded description, a flatter price path is what you want. Should that mean something along the lines of power prices keeping in tune with the rate of inflation?
Well, look, you wouldn't expect us to go out and put in place some sort of price control.
Fixing? No.
Not going to do that. But we do want to take away the opportunities for opportunistic price rise, which I think the dry years have provided. And the other point I'd make is that since the start of the year, when I've been doing a lot of talking about this, you have seen a number of companies offering fixed rates now for 2 out to 3 years.
Sure.
And I think that's a very positive step as well.
But we've been tracking an average annual price increase of about 7% for the past decade.
Right. Yep.
Would something around the 2 to 3 to 4% area be more appealing to you? Would that be acceptable?
Well, as a consumer, it would be. I mean, I
would
think
you
that's
consider
obvious.
that a flatter price path?
Well, it would obviously be a flatter price path. I mean, if you think about the last 8 years, 28% consumer price index accumulated over that time, 72% price rise. Yeah, I think getting down closer to the CPI would be much more desirable.
Okay, I've got 2.5 minutes left for Copenhagen. What a tragedy. Minister, why are we squandering...
The Little Mermaid statue, I understand, is the main feature of the city. Yeah.
Many people are saying National is squandering a golden opportunity here for New Zealand to reinforce its environmental credentials with this mealy-mouthed 10 to 20% target. What the hell are you doing?
Look, I think people need to understand how big that target is. New Zealand is already 24% over 1990 levels as far as emissions are concerned. So if you take that and you add in the target, then we've got one heck of a big problem in front of us. So our target is a bit better than Australia. It's commensurate with what the rest of the world are offering. It's on the table because we do want to sell our agricultural product at the best and most advantageous price out into the future. But it is conditional on the rest of the world doing a number of things as well. Do
you think it's going to be enough to save the world?
Look, that's a question that everyone is wrestling with. I suppose the only thing that people have concluded is that we should do something because rapidly rising temperature is not particularly advantageous to any of us.
Just on a Jules Verne front, I've shown the Minister a story that is circulating through the British newspapers about this idea of a flotilla of cloud ships saving the world. Here's an image of it. This is going to be presented to the Copenhagen conference. What do you think about it?
Well,
the start of the 10?
It's an interesting looking thing, isn't it? I don't know whether it's real or not. All I can think is it's sort of like Northern Hemisphere revenge on the South Pacific. They're going to take away the sunshine and give us some of their cloud. But, yeah, they look pretty big and pretty bulky. If they could be made in New Zealand, then maybe there's something in it.
Well, the idea is that 2,000 of these ships are going to crisscross the Pacific, so perhaps it could be a little money earner for Littleton.
What are they powered on? They're powered on big diesel engines, I suppose.
Wind, Minister. Wind, yes.
So you can't even tell which direction they're going to go in. It's just amazing.
Exactly.
Make weather forecasting fun.
It would indeed. Look, thank you very much for joining us. Good luck with the flatter power price path.
Thank you very much.
Minister Gerry Brownlee, thank you very much for your company. Go to powerswitch.co.nz and shop around Canterbury. Thanks for your company. Good night.